Hi, it's Steve from PartSelect. Today we're going to show you how to put a defrost thermostat in your side-by-side fridge. Pretty easy job, don't need too many tools. A pair of wire strippers, 1/4-inch nut driver with a magnetic bit on it, a little bit of electrical tape, and a couple of wire marettes. Let me show you how it's done. First step in this repair is to disconnect the power supply to the refrigerator. Once we have it unplugged, we need to get into the freezer section. So open the door. Now to make this job a little easier, we need to remove these shelves and the basket on the bottom. The defrost thermostat is located right in about here, so we need to take those out of the way, get that evaporator cover panel off of there, and then we can access the defrost thermostat. Now that we've got the shelves out of the way, next thing we need to remove is the light cover. There's a couple of tabs on either side. Just press them inward. A couple on the bottom, just lift those up. Two on the bottom, there's the two on the sides. The bottom ones fit in here, the top one's up in those two slots. Next we'll remove the light bulbs. Now we need to remove this bottom air deflector. There's a couple of tabs, one on each side at the top, and two more down in here. It's simply a matter of lifting it up, and it should come out of there. There's the two hooks on the top, and two on the bottom. The top ones slide into here, the bottom ones hook into those. Now we need to take these 4 1/4-inch hex head screws out. Now, if we can pull down slightly on this, there's a couple of tabs at the top of this evaporator cover that have to clear these light bulbs. If you bend it gently, you should be able to clear those. Now we've got those clear, we can just lift up on it slightly. Tilt it out on the left-hand side. And lift it out of the way. That exposes our evaporator. These things are very sharp, so you have to be careful working around those. Our defrost thermostat is located right in here. What we'll need to do is unclip that from the tubing, and we're going to cut the pink wire and the one orange one that goes to that thermostat. Put in our new one and crimp the wires together. Put it back together. Now we've got the evaporator cover removed and have access to the defrost thermostat, which is located right in here. Your refrigerator may be completely blocked up with ice and frost in this area. Let it melt before you attempt to go any farther. Now, that defrost thermostat is clipped onto the evaporator tubing, which is aluminum tubing. You don't want to really pull too hard on that or work it around any in case you poke a hole in that tubing. Now this particular one has a spring type clip that's a little difficult to show you from this angle, but once I remove it, I'll show you what it looks like and how you would take it off. You're going to need 2 hands. Disengage the clip, rotate it around, pull it off of the tubing. As gently as possible. You can see where the tubing lays across this surface here, and that clip holds it in place. The tubing would have went right through the middle here. It's a matter of pushing this apart to separate it and then unwrapping it from the tubing. When we've got that done, we can pull that harness down enough to access the orange wire that we need to cut and the pink one. Simply snip those off. Strip the insulation from the wire back about 1/2 inch. We'll do the same to our new thermostat, which has a slightly different clip on it. You see this one just presses, it's a spring type clip, and that just presses onto that tubing. We have the insulation stripped back from the wires. It's time to marette them together. You put the same amount of copper in each wire. We thread the marette on clockwise, put them tight. Take a little bit of electrical tape. We'll tape that connection to keep any moisture from getting into it. Now that our wire connections are secure, we're ready to install the thermostat onto the tubing. So simply locate it about center on that back piece of aluminum tubing, clip it gently onto it, and then we'll rearrange the wires to pull them out of the way. Now we'll give you a closer view of how that thermostat clips onto the tubing. Now that we have the defrost thermostat clamped into place, our wires are tucked up out of the way, we're ready to put the evaporator cover back on. So we'll tuck that in on the right hand side first, keeping it up above the drain pan. Rotate it in on the left, let it drop down. We'll try to work it in underneath the light sockets. Two little tabs on top of the evaporator cover will line up with a couple of plastic tabs on that light bracket. Just lift it up into place. Little screw holes line up. Reinstall our 1/4 inch hex edge screws. Reinstall the light bulbs. And the shield for the light bulbs. We'll locate those 2 tabs for the bottom, hook them into place. Now we're ready for the bottom air deflector. To reinstall the air deflector on the bottom, we need to engage these 2 tabs into these 2 hooks here. That'll be the last thing we put in. First of all, we'll slide these 2 notches in behind these 2 plastic tabs. Once the top is secure, you can reach in behind and hook the bottom on. Now it's in place. We're ready to put our shelves in. Now we're ready to reinstall the shelving. And our repair is complete. Told you it was a pretty easy job. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your repair.